Hey guys, welcome back. Since RavenQuest's global release 3 months ago, the team have been busy shipping updates every single week. There have been so much improvements to the game since launch, but the latest news just takes the cake. They have announced a new game, RavenIdle, will be releasing this week on the 27th of June. Now, landowners and creators were given the opportunity to play RavenIdle for a 24-hour period this past weekend, and I managed to record some footages for a first look at this new game. Let's get straight into it. RavenIdle is the idle version of RavenQuest and will be part of the Quest ecosystem. Being an idle game, it's designed to only take about 5 minutes per day to play, and you automatically gather resources and hunt monsters even when you're offline. The game is free to play, making it a good entry point for new players to step into the wider RavenQuest ecosystem. There will be optional in-game purchases through the Monk Shop, where you will find items such as the Battle Pass, cosmetics, boosters, and more. The game is also very accessible and you can play it on both PC and mobile without needing a powerful setup. And before you ask, yes, there will be rewards to be earned by progressing through the Battle Pass and qualifying for the prize pool when the game launches with Season 0 on the 27th of June. So starting out is pretty straightforward. After you have created your account and logged into the game, you'll be taken to a screen where you can select your archetype. If you have played RavenQuest before, this will already be familiar to you. You can select 1 out of 8 archetypes to start with 2 additional archetypes as you level up in the game. After you have chosen your character name, you'll be taken straight into the tutorial, and your guide is none other than Bandit. The tutorial is super useful as it explains the basics of how to play the game. It will first show you how to equip your items and then take you through how to gather your resources and craft your items. When that is done, Bandit will guide you through how to distribute your attribute points, choosing your skills, and finally how to fight monsters in battles. With this, you will have a good understanding of the basics of the game and can start to explore the different options and mechanics on your own. There will be quite a few gameplay options that you will need to wait to unlock when you have hit the necessary legacy levels. These are dungeons, trade packs, land, and merchant gameplay. When you have unlocked it, Bandit will be back to guide you through those new gameplay mechanics. Combat works differently from RavenQuest since this is an idle game. To start fighting, you first need to head to the monsters page. There, a list of monsters will appear including their levels. Selecting any monster will show the loot that can potentially drop. Before initiating battle, you can select from 3 options: easy, medium, or hard. Once you've decided on which difficulty you want to engage in, just click on battle and your character will automatically enter combat and start grinding. You can go offline during this period and will still gain experience points, silver, and loot. You can set different skills to use under the utilities menu, as well as set when to use health potions and when to use food and drinks for buffs. The professions in RavenIdle will sound very familiar to RavenQuest players. They are essentially the same ones in the main game like farming, mining, carpentry, cooking, etc. But because this is an idle game, the key difference is you will gather your resources here automatically over time. So there's no active gameplay needed for you to say, gather small logs or mine for copper ores. Just set the task and your character will get to it. You can gather resources while idle for up to 12 hours, but there are boosters that you can buy to increase your gathering time and speed. Buying these boosters require a new currency called the Monk Coin, which can be gotten through achievements, so let's take a look at that. The achievements page contains a list of goals which you can strive towards. Now think of them as targets for you to hit while you progress through the game. Hitting each target will give you leaderboard points and Monk Coins, which you can then spend to get the boosters. The leaderboard points will contribute to your score towards the leaderboards, which you can see under the miscellaneous section. There are different leaderboard categories, each with their own subcategories. And that about covers it for the first look at RavenIdle. We had a very limited 24-hour period to test the game before it was taken back offline, but from what I've seen, it was a pretty good take on condensing the larger RavenQuest experience into an idle game, and it should appeal to players who do not have the time to grind the main game. Now I'll be interested to find out how RavenIdle fits into the larger Quest ecosystem and how the token will be integrated into the idle gameplay. But do let me know your thoughts on what you have seen so far. Is it something that looks interesting to you, and would you be trying it out when it launches? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.